My closet was overflowing. It was a chaotic mess that seemed to grow bigger every day, no matter how hard I tried to keep it under control. Clothes piled on the floor, shoes scattered everywhere. It was like a tornado had swept through my room, leaving a trail of disarray in its wake. Frustration bubbled up every time I tried to find an outfit. Sound familiar? Each morning became a battle, a struggle to piece together something presentable from the chaos. One day, I stumbled upon the idea of minimalism. It was a concept that promised simplicity and peace, a stark contrast to my current state of clutter. A life with less stuff, more intention. It sparked something in me. The idea of living with only what I truly needed and valued was incredibly appealing. I decided to try a little experiment, a 30-day minimalism challenge. I wanted to see if this philosophy could really make a difference in my life. Little did I know, this was the beginning of a profound transformation. I started with small steps, not knowing the impact it would have. I started small, tackling one drawer, then another. Each drawer I organized felt like a small victory, a step towards reclaiming my space. Each item I released brought a strange sense of lightness. It was as if I was shedding not just physical weight, but emotional baggage as well. It wasn't just about tidying up. It was about letting go of the unnecessary and making space for what truly mattered. My closet became a reflection of my new mindset. This closet cleanout was symbolic. It represented a shift in my priorities, a move towards a more intentional way of living. It wasn't just about the clothes, it was about clearing out the clutter in my life. The physical act of decluttering became a metaphor for emotional and mental clarity. I began to journal my thoughts and feelings throughout the process. Writing down my experiences helped me understand the deeper impact of minimalism on my life. With less clutter, I found more time and energy for the things that truly mattered, spending quality moments with family and friends, and pursuing my passions. My mental health improved as well. The clear, organized space around me led to a clearer, more focused mind. I felt more at peace and less stressed. Minimalism wasn't just a trend, it became a lifestyle that brought me joy, clarity, and a sense of freedom I hadn't felt in years. I started sharing my journey with others, hoping to inspire them to find their own path to simplicity. The response was overwhelming, and I realized I wasn't alone in this quest for a more meaningful life. The closet that once caused me so much stress had become a source of pride and accomplishment. It was a testament to the power of change and the beauty of living with intention. Our culture often equates happiness with having more clothes, more gadgets, more things. But I was starting to realize that this equation wasn't adding up in my own life. The more I accumulated, the more weighed down I felt. My home, once a haven, felt cluttered and chaotic. I craved a simpler, more intentional way of living. I yearned for peace and clarity, not piles of possessions. Minimalism, I was discovering, offered a path to that peace. It challenged me to examine my relationship with material possessions and redefine what truly brought me joy. As I continued my minimalist journey, decluttering became more than just getting rid of things. It was about breaking free from the shackles of consumerism, the constant need to buy, own, and accumulate. I began to question my purchases. Do I really need this? Became my mantra. This shift in mindset brought a sense of liberation. I was no longer bound by the pressure to keep up with the latest trends or impress others with material possessions. Freedom from this pressure was exhilarating. It allowed me to focus on experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Decluttering my physical space was just the first step. As I went deeper into minimalism, I realized it was also about letting go of emotional baggage. Items from past relationships, guilt-ridden gifts, clothes that no longer fit, they were all holding me back in some way. Letting go of these items was therapeutic. It was like shedding layers of emotional weight, creating space for healing and self-discovery. Minimalism wasn't about deprivation, it was about making conscious choices about what I allowed into my life, both physically and emotionally. Section 5. Conquering the Clutter Monster. One drawer at a time. Tackling clutter can seem like an insurmountable task, but breaking it down into manageable pieces makes it achievable. The thought of decluttering your entire life can feel overwhelming. My advice? Start small. Instead of trying to organize everything at once, focus on one small area. Choose one area, a drawer, a shelf, a corner of a room. It doesn't have to be a large space. Even a single drawer can be a great starting point. Set a timer for 15 minutes and just start. Don't overthink it. The key is to begin. Once you start, you'll find it easier to keep going. As you declutter, ask yourself, do I use this? Do I love it? These questions help you determine the true value of each item. Does it add value to my life? If an item doesn't serve a purpose or bring you joy, it might be time to let it go. If the answer is no, let it go. Holding on to unnecessary items only adds to the clutter and stress. Donate it, sell it, or simply discard it. There are many ways to responsibly get rid of items you no longer need. Each item you release, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate those small wins. They'll keep you motivated. Remember, decluttering is a journey, not a destination. Every step you take brings you closer to a more organized and peaceful space. Section 6. The what if, dilemma, and other mental hurdles. Decluttering isn't always easy. We often cling to things for sentimental reasons or the fear of needing them in the future. What if I need this someday? I get it. I've been there. But here's the thing. We rarely use or need most of the things we keep just in case. Challenge those what-if thoughts. Trust me, you can always borrow, buy used, or find alternatives if the need truly arises. Section 7. Minimalism. Not a competition, but a personal revolution. Minimalism isn't about living with a certain number of items or having an empty home. It's about creating a life you love, surrounded by things that truly matter to you. Don't compare your journey to others. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Embrace the freedom to personalize your minimalism. What brings you joy? What are your values? Let those guide your choices. Minimalism is a personal revolution, a way to reclaim your time, space, and energy. Section 8. Finding joy in simplicity. Experiences over possessions. As I simplified my life, I noticed a shift in my priorities. I craved experiences over possessions. I spent more time in nature, connecting with loved ones, and pursuing passions. These experiences brought a depth of joy that material possessions never could. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices about what truly matters. It's about investing in experiences that nourish your soul and create lasting memories. Section 9. Your Minimalist Starter Kit. Practical tips for decluttering. Decluttering can seem like a daunting task, but with the right approach, it can be both manageable and rewarding. Ready to start your minimalist journey? It all begins with a single step, and soon you'll find yourself enjoying the benefits of a clutter-free space. Here are a few practical tips. Start small. Begin with a single drawer or a small corner of a room. This makes the task less overwhelming and gives you a quick win to build momentum. Choose one area and tackle it in short bursts. The 20-20 rule. If you can replace an item for under $20 and in under 20 minutes, let it go. This helps you make quick decisions and reduces attachment to unnecessary items. One in, one out. For every new item you bring in, donate or discard an old one. This keeps your space from becoming cluttered again and makes you more mindful of new purchases. Digitize. Scan important documents and declutter paper clutter. This not only saves physical space, but also makes it easier to find and organize your documents. Be patient. Minimalism is a journey, not a race. It takes time to change habits and create a space that truly reflects your needs and lifestyle. Remember, decluttering is a process. It's okay to take breaks and revisit areas as needed. The goal is progress, not perfection. Be kind to yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Each step you take brings you closer to a more organized and peaceful living environment. Embrace the journey and enjoy the benefits of a clutter-free life. Your Minimalist Starter Kit is just the beginning of a more intentional and fulfilling lifestyle. Section 10. Living with less, giving more. Minimalism isn't just about consuming less, it's also about giving more. As I decluttered, I started donating items to charities and organizations in need. It felt good to give back and know that my unwanted possessions could benefit others. Living with less also freed up financial resources. I was able to save more, give more, and support causes I cared about. Minimalism, I discovered, wasn't selfish. It was a pathway to living a more generous and meaningful life. Section 11. The Transformative Power of Minimalism, my invitation to you. My minimalist journey began with a single closet cleanout, but it quickly evolved into something much deeper. It's been a transformative experience, filled with challenges and triumphs. Minimalism has brought more peace, joy, and intention into my life than I ever thought possible. This is my invitation to you. Embrace the power of less. Let go of what no longer serves you and create space for what truly matters. You might be surprised by the joy and freedom you discover along the way.